Hello, my friend Terry Petrovic here. Over the past couple of days, we've been talking about getting your mindset on right, what you have to do up here. Then we talked about what's going on in the mind of the prospect. Today, I'm going to share with you some questions that if you do these questions properly, and it's not very hard at all, your prospect is going to want it so bad they'll be willing to smack their mama. Don't call the cops. I'm just teasing. One of the things that is so important when we reach out there and connect with people is to really make it about the other person. So many times, companies and leaders, unfortunately, teach people to pitch, the exotic ingredient that's in a product. Talk about the timing. It's the holidays. You got to get this product. Help people do this, help people do that. And, it's all about pushing products. And the reality of it is nobody likes to be sold anything. So if you want to become a master at prospecting, sponsoring, and closing, the thing that you really need to do and master, if you will, is to learn how to ask compelling questions. Questions are the answer, my friend. Now, what types of questions do you ask? Well, you always start out with some basic questions. I like to ask people, if they're open to looking at a way that they can create a better quality of life. And if they are, great. If not, no big deal. That's not the important question. That's just the getting started question. The question that can get your prospects super excited and get them to follow you wherever you go is asking them why they're open. We talk often in marketing about the benefits of our products. It's not that you can lose 5 pounds. It's that you get back in your sexy jeans and your husband or your wife just goes goo-goo and gaga all over you. It's the feeling that people get. Maybe it's money. If somebody says, they're open to making more money because they need more money, it's never really about the money. It's what the money can do for people. So it's the benefit of the benefit. So your job, if you want to be a good leader, is to find out what's truly important to your prospect. I always like asking prospects this question: what's most important to you right now? What's most important to you right now? And then you have to pause. You have to let them share with you what's important to them. What I might think is important to them, I may not even be on the same plane as they are, because I'm going to think they want to lose weight, for example, or get healthy, and they could care less about that. What they really want to do is be able to send their daughter to a private school. What they really want to be able to do is to give their spouse a luxury vacation. You see, we never know what's important to the prospect. Now, the other thing, this is really important too, is we never really know what's going on in somebody's house, in their career, in their bank account. And oftentimes we'll talk to people who look like they're, making a ton of money, they have it all together, when in reality they're that far from maxing out their credit cards and getting themselves into real financial trouble. So again, your job is to be a servant, find out what's important to that other person, ask them why that's important. That's the mama slapping question. It's the question behind the question that's really important. And then your job is to show that prospect, that person, because every prospect is a person, make sure that you have that connection. Make sure they understand, number one, that you're going to be with them, you're going to lock arms with them, and show them specifically how you can help them solve their problem. Because if a brand new person on a product or a brand new person in the business is having success, they're not going to quit. It's when people don't have success or they don't have results that doubt sticks in, and your job is to help them build a belief check. Does that make sense? If this does make sense, give me some love. Let me have a heart. Let me have a thumbs up. If you're watching this live, let me know if you have any questions. If you are watching this on the replay, let me know you're watching on the replay. And if this is resonating to you, let me know. So what we've talked about in this little series is get your head on right. Make sure you're coming from a place of service and really trying to help. Don't have an agenda of trying to push your product, service, or opportunity, or don't look at a prospect as a way for you to generate income, because that's never going to last. Don't get into all the sales techniques and getting people to nod their head up and down and all that kind of stuff. That never lasts, never works. And don't, I say this because I've done this before. I've made these mistakes, and I don't want you guys to make the mistakes. Really care about the individual. Find out what's important. When they tell you why they're open and what they want, ask a question like, why is that so important to you? Tell me more about that. And the other thing is, just don't be a weirdo, okay? Don't be a weirdo. So you have something in your products and services, I know, that can help people in a big, big way. Your job is to find out what's important and then tell that prospect, that person, the story, and show them exactly how you can help them solve that problem that's most important to them. It's all about asking questions. It's all about getting real with your prospect. And sometimes, yes, sometimes you need to ask people bold questions. And I frame that by just saying something, hey, you've said you want to, generate some extra income to save some money for your daughter's college education. You've said you've tried businesses before. Can I ask you a bold question? They always say, yes, go ahead. Why was it in these other companies before, do you think that you didn't have success? Why was it that you didn't have success before? Obviously, there are people in those companies that had great success. So what you're really looking for here is, will they take responsibility for their mistakes, or more importantly, their lack of action? Make sense? Hopefully you got some value out of this. If you did, give me a thumbs up, give me some love. If you got any questions about this, let me know. If you are interested in going through a full training on how I sponsored my first 500 reps, just go to terrypetrovic.com/closing. terrypetrovic.com/closing. I've got a very in-depth training for you. Go deeper into the questions about, we talk about mindset, yours and theirs, and then how to follow up and how to engage in a long-term business relationships. Oftentimes I tell people, hey, look, this is not a one-time deal with me. If you join me, I'm going to invest a lot of my time in you to help you become successful. I'm all about long-term relationships, and I let people know right away that they can count on me, just like you can count on me. Again, if you have any questions, I'm here to help. I'm here to serve. I love this profession. It's changed my life. It can change yours as well. Again, if you want to see that in-depth training, just go to terrypetrovic.com/training. Until we meet again, make it a better than terrific day and a prosperous one, because you absolutely deserve it. Until next time, bye-bye for now. Oh, one more thing. If you haven't joined my coaching club, my group rather, just go to theprosperousnetworker.com. Go to theprosperousnetworker.com. Just probably an hour and a half ago, I posted an amazing interview by one of the top people I've ever met in terms of prosperity. And in addition to that, I listed my personal actual I am statements. In other words, these are the statements on the person that I am today and who I am becoming. So again, check that out. You can go to prosperitywithterry.com. You can watch the interview with Candy G. And then you can join my private coaching group, which is theprosperousnetworker.com. And if you want a great model of success, and in fact, I actually consulted Randy Gage on this, and he's the prosperity guru on how do you really craft compelling affirmations and I am statements. Check it out, theprosperousnetworker.com. That's all for now. Take care. Till next time. Bye-bye.